Right, so I'm testing out a few less than choice cards in China, and I've found myself up against a really, really disgusting Blood Rot Arakni. It is completely awkward to block around. Ugh. So yeah, because the more I block Spreading Plagues in their deck, and they just have so many ways to Blood Rot me, so I also need to keep the blues. Now, obviously, going second is a bit more favorable, because I can go nuts here. Block the first one. I will have to block with equipment, most likely. But I can block, empty my hand, get my blues back, and still have a functional turn. It's just, it is complete awkward, because, yeah, they just have the freedom of choice on reacting on, obviously, not the first attack, but the next attack, overreacting like this, and just tearing me apart anyway. It is, yeah, it is utterly nonsense. But really cool to see. So they get the mark, and then they also get to banish. So I get to pick, right? So I can keep the combo piece nonetheless. Though it would have been really nice keeping the Become the Arknight to find the other piece too. There's just Nick banish as well. Top card of the deck. So top card's not too bad. Them banishing cards from my deck is a win-loss win situation, right? Because it can help me. But yeah, this is just, it is, I just find myself utterly bamboozled because the main mentality for me with this deck is you go first or second, doesn't matter. First, if you get something to set up, beautiful. You go second, well, there's the other Arc Lightning. I'm highly rewarded, right? Then it's fine. But in this scenario, again, because the blocks are so awkward, I can't get the 3 turns of safety you usually have, right? So first turn, again, block with hand or play. Second turn, you can block with equipment. Third turn, you take the damage, and then you try and pop off. So yeah, it is something. Now, the question is, does the Frostbite impede them as much as the cut down size? I think the Frostbite's better, in all honesty. Question is, do I cycle with the gold just to try and speed things up anyway? They have no Arcane Barrier, I have 2 Arc Lightning, so cash out does the job anyway. So it should technically be go gold, exploit the resource, and potentially double Frostbite them, right? If I find a combo piece, it's a little bit awkward, but it's still fine. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to block out with equipment. They might just punish me with Blood Rot. So, super, super awkward, right? So now, oh god. I want the Might. I don't actually think I want the Might. I think it's still just try and get the double Frostbite. And then stash Arc Lightning. I think the true resource added cost should definitely help out. But they completely ran over me the first game. Yeah, it's a really cool build to see, right? I like seeing a solitary confinement because I like Slippy's ability more than Marionette. This will definitely be interesting. Lessons in Lava is nice because I can find the Blazing Aether. But it's probably just Frostbite them again and can it. Because again, the cash out, so it's 2 per cash out. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be 12 there. I still kind of need the Blazing Aether. But yeah, then we go Bond. So again, I have to supremely overblock, which means I'm probably playing the Lessons in Lava, right? Or the Germinate. So again, I'm gonna sack my equipment, and if it's a Spreading Plague, it's a Spreading Plague. This gets to a 9, or is it higher? I feel like it's a 9. So I'm still. Problem is, I really need to overblock because if I just tank this, it's a problem. Ugh. And then they have the go again. Oh, I think they're giving me a head up that it's the Spreading Plague. I mean, I'd still block with 1 more card anyway. Ugh. I have to. Keep the Germinate in case I'd rather gain the life than the Frostbite. That's what I'd block normally anyway, without their heads up. So if it's Spreading Plague, this is just utterly disgusting. Absolutely horrendous. Like, it doesn't even matter if they attack again. That's 10 damage. Right? And no way to curb it. Oh. This is such a nonsense deck. More so than mine. Uh, there's just no surviving it. Taking the one doesn't matter. So I'd get 2 life back. I don't really care about that either. I just have to hope they can't KO me next turn. Because I find the Blazing Aether, and then I still need to cash out. That's the only problem here. But yeah, so you're punished for overblocking, you're punished for underblocking. Oh, it's fantastic. So I probably send the Lessons in Lava, find the Blazing Aether. Look, 2 resources, which means I still can't. I wish Blood Rot was like 2. Crazy to think that's 3. But then again, you know, who's throwing out 5 Blood Rot like this usually? I think it has to be the Germinate here. Because then I can also get a little bit extra block, unfortunately. But it would be nice to obviously do the 3 damage, find the Blazing Aether, really short ends my range, but I still need to find the cash out, that's the only problem. I think we just go absolutely tanky. And then I go to 7. Beautiful. Ugh, this is not bad. The Collapsing Trap comes in clutch here. And I can scan sketch plan, find the cash out. And then it's a 1 in 3. Wow, no. I'd want it to hit the Become the Arknight, so it's a little bit more awkward. I can also block with Become the Arknight. Problem is, I'm blocking with the Collapsing Trap and disrupting their hand. So I need to gamble with the Sand Sketch Plan. I do have the 2 Arc Lightning, so it's not too bad. The Sand Sketch Plan, find the cash out. I guess it's... if they react, they react. Problem is, this is still just a disgusting amount of damage, right? +3 either side. The only nice thing is the Collapsing Trap will get rid of their reactions. But something. Apparently we could cycle the Arc Lightning, because then if I don't hit the cash out... No, there's no way of winning this situation. It's a 1 in 3. It has to be the Become the Arknight. Yeah. God. Why do you want to play just a Nick? Curious. And Codex. Frailty's fine. Although them getting an attack back is obviously not fine. I'd much rather them just send a Dagger Swing, but it's a Bonds. A 4. So it's Shield and Become the Arknight, and then it's a 50-50 to keep the cash out. But then I still have to survive the following turn, that's the only problem here. God, and they have 3 reacts as well. So I actually have to double block this, and then fish for the cash out. Which is awful. Because again, I'm losing everything. They don't have to do squat, right? With their reactions. That's also way too much, isn't it? Because I forgot I had the Embodiment of Earth. How much are these blocking for? This is blocking for 5. And this becomes a 7 if they were to go nuts with it, right? Which again, there's no incentive to. Well, except if I don't block it. So it being a 7 means it's just those 2 and I keep the shield. It's like Fang on steroids. Like, I really like the playlines of Fang. Because, again, you get punished because they don't have to react. They have to react with 1, technically speaking. Whereas this is just because they have the go again guaranteed. Ugh. Show me the cash out. And some way to possibly tank 7 off of a full hand. Oh. I'm just not finding the cash out. I needed the Sand Sketch Plan. Right? Because this is the gamble now, right? Because it's a guarantee to find the Sand Sketch Plan. Ugh. Dagger first is interesting. I think Dagger first, I block 3. And if it's a Spreading Plague, it's a Spreading Plague. No, Tarantula Toxin is minus and plus, right? It's a +3, so it'll be a 4. But see, they minus any action card I put anyway, so there should technically be less damage. If I spread it like that, it still gets through, unfortunately. Tarantula? Or something worse. Tarantula Toxin, yeah. Yeah, so if I blocked with any other card, like I'd have to supremely overblock, that's the problem. At least this way I only take one. There's a problem. You're making me do the most thinking I've ever had to do with this deck. And it's still not doing me squat. Ugh. I really want to play Whispers. I really want to heal. The healing is really, really helpful. I'd almost can the Arc Lightning. So I should be fine with the Blazing Aether. Alright. We've done a redo. The Wither instead. Which is just as awkward. We know they have a Tarantula Toxin as well. I don't care for the Frailty, it's just the fact that they can kill me. So I think either way, unfortunately this is still double block. And then if they were to send the dagger, I still just take the 1. But it's probably going to be more obscene than just a 3. Yeah, Spike and Razor. Puts me to 1, and I don't have a yellow. I had blue. Like, this is the crazy part for me too. Going against Veridance, going against Blaze, going against Terra, right? I have really good outs because I have so much block on board for Terra. Taking 3 Null Rune, I'm more than comfortable, right? Dealing with Veridance and Blaze for a couple turns and still being able to take the swing turn. This is just nuts. I mean, I have to, unfortunately. It means I have to pitch both of them. And then I find the Sand Sketch plan, so I can look for the catch down, unfortunately. But now again, I still have to block everything. And it's the same scenario that I was in the first game, where I, technically, right, I have to overblock. So I do. But then all I have to do is not react on the first one. And then hack again and react after that. Or just pump for a 9. It's more awkward than big arrows. Because, right, big arrows are front pumps. So you can see it coming and you can definitely react accordingly. Crazy. But fun, nonetheless, right? I love seeing different things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. See ya.